how can I be content with how my life is now? I'm 35 and single and divorced, when I long to be a wife and a mother.
Mm.
So I've been divorced a little over a year, and it was not a great marriage. We had 2 miscarriages, and then I found out why I was miscarrying with my husband meeting me with that he didn't want to deal with another miscarriage again. I didn't think we should be parents together.
Oh God.
And then,
Man.
yeah, I mean, that was a while ago now, but
Hold on. No.
that was tough.
No. That one's not just a while ago thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 3 years ago was when I had my last miscarriage.
I know, but the idea that somebody looked at you and said, you are, because of your body, because of you, you are unlovable for me.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that too. But
Of course it is.
yeah.
That anybody in that world, I mean, anyone who would do that or say that or walk away from somebody in the depth of pain like that, that always happens in a context way more than just that moment.
Yeah, I mean, I was met with a lot of rejection in my marriage.
Yeah.
Pretty much from there, it was just like fighting. And then, to be honest, like alcohol was a big factor in our marriage. We both had problems with it. And it really just got worse, honestly, after my second miscarriage.
Yeah. It works.
And
right? Like if you don't have a partner that's sitting with you.
It creates a lot of other problems, but
well, it does.
Yeah.
But I mean, it if you don't have somebody who is sitting with you as you sob because you think something's wrong with your body. I've sat by my wife 3 different times, 3 different miscarriages. I mean, and trust me, I screwed it up. I'm not perfect. God, I was a train wreck in what I said, but I didn't leave. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, somebody bails on you in that moment. Yeah, alcohol will prop you up. It'll destroy everything, but it'll prop you up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I'm so sorry. Jeez.
Anyway, so yeah, then we had a lot of fighting, and just I really over time discovered that my ex-husband was pretty selfish and emotionally absent for me. And I didn't react great, and that just kind of led to him divorcing me. His dad actually had a medical crisis right before he filed. And I, during the divorce and like a little bit after, I self-medicated with alcohol and shopping. But now I'm doing better on that. I've been getting a mental health support, and I have a much healthier relationship with how I spend and with drinking. But I do catch myself sometimes still reaching out to my ex-husband, and this guy I had been seeing for a few months without response. So I've taken steps now to where I've deleted their contacts and no longer. So hopefully that'll set a boundary for me to keep from reaching out. But anyway, I find myself now in a place where and I'm in a place where I never thought I would be. I thought I'd be married with 3 kids by now, you know. And I'm just longing for a partner and children right now and trying to find joy in my life currently.
Man, I'm sorry, Catherine. Like, I'm sorry. I just wrote down, you said have a better relationship with alcohol, a better relationship with spending. Have you forgiven yourself?
Yeah, I carry a lot of shame, honestly, from a marriage. I think I'm like halfway there.
Okay.
I'm just like learning to like appreciate and love myself for like how I am now. But it's just like, I feel like so much is tied up in like the longing for wanting to be married and being married and it not working out at all, and kind of being pregnant, but then that didn't work out either.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like I had like a glimmer or a glimpse of all that, and then it's like snatched from me. And now it's like I really want those things still, but I know I have to be content and find joy in my life now, because, you know, this could be it. And that's really scary, but
I don't
reality.
I don't I don't think your premises are all, I think your algorithm is messed up. And what I mean by that is your A plus B plus C doesn't necessarily equal the answer you've given yourself. Okay?
Okay.
So walk me all the way back. Tell me about Catherine's life as a 9-year-old little girl.
Oh, boy. Well, I come from a broken household.
Yep.
My dad and my mom, I'm sure they had a lot of marriage issues before he cheated on her and left.
Mm-hmm.
We have a financial relationship now, and I have a relationship with my dad now, but growing up was rough. I carried a big burden that, divorce is bad, and that my dad was this horrible person. And, I should have had counseling as a child, but I think I maybe went one time. But, that's back in the 90s where mental health was not what it is now.
Yeah. What was your relationship like with your mom?
I love my mom. She's great. We have a great relationship now. Growing up.
Yeah, growing up.
Yeah, growing up. There's a lot of judgment. I had a lot of judgment on me, and then I internalized that, and I still do.
Right.
Where I was always trying to be perfect and keep it together. I felt like I was kind of responsible for my mom's happiness.
Yeah.
Because
you were.
I knew the divorce hurt her so much, and she told me a lot.
Yeah. Too much.
Probably, yeah.
9-year-olds aren't supposed to carry their households. And 9-year-old little girls aren't supposed to feel responsible for their dad leaving. And if their dad does cheat on their mom and blows up their house, dads are supposed to make sure their 9-year-old little girls feel as loved as humanly possible in that chaos and mess. Because those are grown-up problems, not little kid problems.
Right.
Until you can exhale and say, I'm worth being loved. No husband, no kids, no dollar amount, no job, none of that stuff's going to fill that gap. And most of the time I've found that people have to exhale and decide, I want to believe that. And then this is where it gets dicey. You have to go do things for yourself that prove to yourself you're worthy of loving you. And here's what's awesome. I think you do some of those things. You quit drinking?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
I have rules in place where I can only, I can only have a drink or two with people that are going to, hold me accountable. I don't keep it in the house.
So do you keep your promises to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so answer the question, why? Why do you keep your promises to yourself now?
Because I'm worth it.
There you go. Why'd you go to counseling?
Because I'm worth it.
Yeah, there you go. And so you're doing these things, and they don't feel like it every day. But it's kind of like being, like, have you ever seen somebody that you went to high school with, and they've gained or lost a whole bunch of weight? And you see them, you're like, oh God, oh God, wow, like you look great, or oh God, wow, like what happened? You know what I mean? But for them, it happened minute by minute, day by day. And I think there's some pretty cool things going on in your life right now that you could pan back from and say, I am slowly, minute by minute, decision by decision, day by day, proving to myself that I think I'm worth being loved.
Yeah.
So the big secret of meeting somebody new, somebody forever, is just choosing to work on yourself really well and putting yourself in positions where you can run into people and risk getting hurt so bad again. And your dad hurt you, your mom hurt you, your husband crucified you. Even your body's betrayed you. And now we're going to go out again. That's the only path. That's the only way to do it. And there's joy in that, but it's not fun. It's not contentment. You're not happy. Right? But it's joy because it's the next right move, even when it's uncomfortable. It's like being in the gym and you're doing a really hard workout and it hurts and it's painful and it sucks. And you're joyful because you are taking steps for you because you're worth that time in the gym.
Right.
So how do you be content? I don't know that you can be content not having a thing that you want, especially something as amazing as motherhood, as amazing as finding a partner. And anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you, right? And there's a whole ecosystem you've probably tried to get a part of that will tell you like, no, you just be you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's disingenuous.
I never bought into that.
Yeah, it's disingenuous. But there's joy in doing the next right step for future you. And so let me say this. If you haven't had a funeral for those 2 babies that you lost, consider doing that. And don't do it by yourself. Do it with a friend or 2.
Funeral?
Yeah. And if you had names for them, I don't care if it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago, your body will hold on to grief forever until you metabolize it.
There weren't any names. They were pretty early.
Okay. If you haven't had a funeral for your marriage, what was, what should still be, and what isn't anymore. If you haven't written, how old are you now?
I'm 35.
Yeah, if you haven't written 30-year-old Catherine a letter saying, I forgive you for doing what you did to survive in a messy marriage, in a time of profound grief, like let that woman off the hook. Because you're still beating her up, trying to move forward in your life.
Yeah, I just felt like, I contributed to it too. It wasn't just the ex-husband.
That's what I'm saying. You got to forgive her. Like there's no mistake. You did dumb stuff, right? You did survival stuff. You made choices that 35-year-old Catherine wouldn't make again. We all have. Every single one of us.
Absolutely.
Right? And by continuing to punch and wail on that person while you're trying to move forward and find somebody new, it's just like, there's a tension there that can't be resolved until you just make peace. 30-year-old Catherine did what she did. She survived. Here we are. I'm going to forgive her, and then I'm looking forward because now I'm going to start thinking about 45-year-old Catherine and what that life's going to look like.
Oh, man.
But see, you're looking at it with fear instead of joy, instead of opportunity, instead of potential, instead of could be, because all your eyes are focused back on how much pain there has been. And there's been a lot.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Hang on the line, Catherine. I'm going to send you a copy of 2 books, Own Your Past, Change Your Future, and Building a Non-Anxious Life. Both of those were #1 books that I wrote. I'm going to send them to you for free. I don't want you to work through them. The second one is a roadmap. It's a roadmap book. But I want you to begin to put yourself back out there because you're worth it. You're worth being loved.